Hey everybody, welcome. I am Chunky Monkey, and this is Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. CD Projekt Red's massive expansion to this already humongous game has arrived, and I'm so excited to jump in. Now, many of you are going to be returning from my Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough, and it's great to have you on board. But if you're new here, this is Valerie, our blade-wielding, quick-hacking street kid who's been through the ringer in Night City, and despite having a ticking time bomb in her head and a rocker boy from yesteryear haunting her every waking moment, has very nearly come out on top. She's seen pretty much all that there is to see in Night City. Bloodthirsty, murderous scavengers, ruthless gangers, drug dens, turf wars, kidnappers, all the dregs of the underworld. And yet, there's one area of Night City she's not yet managed to set foot in. An area that even the most hardened solos of NC fear to tread. And a place that has been unreachable until now. There's a link down in the description to the playlist of the original Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough, but for now, let's play Phantom Liberty.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Hey V, hope it's not a bad time. Some news trickled down the Ripper grapevine. Thought it might interest you.
Cut the foreplay, Vic. Spill.
Well, some in-plan soft updates just hit the streets. Completely fresh batch. Useful as hell, Rippers say. Dropped the dime to you first, because, well, I'm rooting for you, kid. I'd love to see you get ahead of the pack.
Okay, what's in this update?
What's in the batch?
You know, system streamlining, new subroutines, expanded user settings. You'll need to see.
Okay, and I get this from you?
Tip. Thanks, Vic. Now, how might one nab this wonder update?
From just about every Ripper dock in town, actually. So not that much wonder at all, I'm afraid.
No, you can hook me up too.
Sure thing. Swing by any time.
Another fucking weasel.
Yeah, I think I'd rather go and visit Vic, my favorite Ripper doc. So I brought V back to El Coyote Coyo, where it all began. Oh my god, it feels like, well, I suppose technically it was years ago, but it feels like an absolute lifetime ago. The V started out here, first time round, but this is where we're setting off from. So V has to go and get her soft updated. Okay, that makes sense. Let's head over to Vic Vector's. We've got a text message as well. Let's take a look and see what this is. From, oh, Muammar Reyes. Let's see. What's he got? My clients don't need to kick the tires or peek under the hood. They know Vik El Capitan Reyes already did it for them. And to make everyone's lives even easier, I set up my auto-fixer net page. Just click, check the pics, and choose your car, meaning if you can, and then shoot me the cred and full speed ahead. Just two things, no reservations, no installments. El Capitan has an online vehicle sales page? Okay. Cool, that's different. Anyway, let's get a vehicle. Now, as you're probably well aware, version 2.0 of... Oh, let's get the Nazara. Oh, I've missed the Nazara. Version 2.0 of Cyberpunk has dropped just before Phantom Liberty came out, and there's a lot of changes. That being one of them, the NCPD is now a lot more present in Night City, although it'll be interesting to see exactly where their jurisdiction ends a little bit later on. Okay, let's set a course for Vic Vector. Meet Hanako at Embers. Oh, one of the things that I can't wait. Untrack! You can now natively untrack quests by Hanako. Let's make my way to Vic. Here we go. Yeah, there are an absolute metric crap ton of changes in version 2.0. Far too many to go over, but we're going to be seeing a lot of them as we go, including vehicular combat, which could be interesting to try out. I'm not sure how... Oh, hold on. I think there's a way that I can actually use blades whilst I'm on a motorbike, so that could be interesting when we get to the stage where we need to try that out. But whoop, for now, I need to go over to Vik, sort out my cyberware, because that's changed dramatically as well, apparently. And then, yeah, try to get to grips with the new perks and attributes that we're going to have to set out. I have missed this city so much. so much. Oh man, I'm so glad to be back in Night City. So glad to have V back up and running as well. It's been way too long. Why are NCPD netrunners always crawling all over this place? Oh my god, no quick hacks installed. Wow, V has gone back to basics. Alright then, Vik, let's see what new toys you got for me. Here he is, the old Ripper. What have we got? I want to change my appearance. Yeah, I need to think about replacing my implants.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. Got any new toys?
Have a look.
Oh, wow. Wait. I'm sorry, what? We're limited to face and hands. Or maybe that's sort of like a jump-off point. Maybe these are the foundations before we can unlock the rest. Okay. Unless... Oh, I wonder whether I've got to go through perks and attributes first before I can actually install cyberware. Right, let's take a look at face. 7 available items. Face cyberware improves your vision and allows you to highlight environmental cues. Okay. So they've replaced... Oh, we've literally got one. These the Kiroshi optics? They are. Okay. Cyberware capacity. That's new. Indicates the amount of cyberware your body can handle. This limit increases as you level up, acquire certain perks, and use cyberware capacity shards. So we're at 108 cyberware capacity at the moment. This would add 2, and we max out at 176, I think. Right, okay, so I guess that little yellow symbol on the Kiroshi Sentry info box there indicates that this would take up 2 cyberware capacity. Okay, that makes sense. So, looks like we still got our high-level cyberware, though. I just don't have the ability to install them at the moment. Right, let's get our optics installed. Yes, I would like to... Wait, buy? I already own it, don't I? Not that it really matters, looking at the number of eddies we've got up in the top right there. Confirm. Cool. So that's installed. Hands. Right, Smart Link, Tier 5. That's all we've got available to us at the moment. Oh, here we go. Right, so this has opened up the next one. I still don't know how to say this. Integumentary system. 13 available items. Okay, so we have... Oh, I see. It's stepping us through the way that cyberware is now laid out. Armor indicates your resistance to damage. You can increase your armor by investing in skeleton and integumentary system cyberware categories. Awesome. So this is one of the big changes in 2.0. They've split out armor values away from clothing and much more heavily onto cyberware. Clothes, certain types of clothes do still have armor values, but they're the clothes that you'd expect, like helmets and bulletproof vests. Quite why sort of a spangly button-up shirt had bulletproof values before is a little bit of an odd one. But okay, cool. So we're just going through and installing the stuff that we had before. Would be interesting to see where that puts us in terms of cyberware capacity and armor. So this one's a lot heavier, +5 on the cyberware capacity. God, we really don't have all that much to work with in terms of capacity. +58 armor. Yes, please. Now it's opened up the other options. So the ticks are what? The ones that we already own? Optic camo. Oh, I've missed you, Optic Camo. +90% visibility to enemies for 7 seconds. Okay, assign cyberware to the quick slot, activate it with RB. Cool. Cool attune, +1, 0.1 second duration with this cyberware per attribute point to cool. Okay. Current total 1.4 seconds. So I'm getting an extra 1.5 seconds of camo because of my cool level. Right, we're going to have to go and check that out in a moment. Interestingly, we're still locked out of some stuff. This requires a certain perk. Interesting. I only remember Cyberware being locked out previously because of certain attributes not being met, but perks is a new one. Okay. What else have we got? Right, so these are ones that I don't own by the looks of it. Nanoplating. I think you're new. 7% chance to block an incoming projectile. Plus 100% bonus chance after performing a dodge or a dash. Okay, we're going to have to come back to dodges and dashes later, I think. It sounds like Morse code. Subdermal armor. So we've got several grades of subdermal armor, each one adding 49 armor. Oh, I need to select an empty slot, don't I? 13 available items. Okay, cool. So this, interestingly, isn't showing... Wait. I selected that slot. I'm sure I selected that slot. Did I not select that slot? What about that slot? Do certain types only live in certain slots? They do. Look at the highlight. So if I select subdermal armor, it will only fit into the right hand into Muganatory system slot, whereas optic camo will go in the next one along. So I wonder if you can only have one piece of cyberware per sort of cyberware category. So if I reinstall my optic camo... Wait, hold on. Why have these got price tags attached to them? Unless this is just what they're worth. Let's keep an eye on the eddy balance top right. Yeah, okay, that's just what they're worth if I sell them. It's cool, so we've got our optic camo back. Next. The tick... I'm assuming the tick means we own that. So what's... you're new. Defenzikov. When Kerenzikov ends, plus 90% mitigation chance for... Oh, it buffs you when you come out of Kerenzikov. Nice. We don't use Kerenzikov, so that's not really too useful. Range Guard. 90 armor when there are no enemies within 6 meters. That sort of thing could be handy for somebody that runs in from a distance with a bladed weapon, perhaps. Carapace, nanoplating, pain juicer, shock and awe, proxy shield. My god, there's so many choices. Okay, let's just get my cyberware reinstalled for now. We're really creeping up to that cyberware capacity quick, aren't we? The limit increases as you level up, acquire certain perks, and use cyberware capacity shards. Cyberware capacity shards, interesting. Perks increasing cyberware capacity include Edge Runner and Renaissance Punk. Here we go, we've got access to the whole tree now. It looks like it's gone ahead and reinstalled some of the stuff that we had before. Interesting. And these icons, oh, we can upgrade. Interesting. So what do we have in the nervous system? Neofiber, mitigation chance and strength, awesome. Reflex tuner, which slows times by 60% for 4 seconds when your health drops below 25%, awesome stuff. Blood pump. Oh, my lovely, beautiful blood pump, how I have missed you. Functions as a powerful health item. Okay, instantly restores 85 health, then generates 17 health per second for 6 seconds. Nice. This was cyberware, wasn't it? So this is the one that I have to activate manually. However, we also have adrenaline booster. Plus 23% stat. Oh no, that's not what I thought it was. I'm sure I had something during the playthrough previously that automatically kicked in to give me a health boost when I drop below a certain level, a certain health amount. X-Disc, plus 6% max RAM, 17% upload speed for quick hacks, intelligence attuned. Awesome stuff. So I can upgrade all of these using legendary components. I have 208 legendary components. Oh my god. Right, operating system. Okay, this is one to watch. Let's take a look, because the operating system that I have here, NetWatch NetDriver Mark 1, was the top of the range. Yeah, this was the top of the range cyberdeck previously. Let's see, Berserk, okay, Berserk and Sendevistan and all sorts of stuff, I'd imagine. Yes, Sendevistan there. Okay, so it looks like this is still... What are we on, sorry? Okay, this takes up 25 cyberware. Good to know, the bar that was already filled looks like was the stuff that was sort of my cyberware that was still installed in the background that I couldn't see previously. So let's see, 13 RAM, 8 quick hacks, 12... What was the last symbol? I can't remember what that was now. It'll come back to me. But 13,812. I don't think there's anything else that beats that. 13,812. No, nothing comes close. Oh, 14. Oh, no, sorry. 9,812. Okay, yeah, nothing comes close. Cool. So we've still got the top of the range cyber deck. That's good to know. Do I want to upgrade it? Upgrade to tier 5+. But what does that... Oh, I see. So device quick hacks. I'm just looking at the tiers now underneath the description here. This is all sort of brand new stuff with update 2.0. So this is all new territory for me. So at tier 1, I could extract data, distract enemies, remote deactivation, camera control. Okay, so these are the quick hacks that are available by default, unlocked within the device without having to add them in. At tier 2, friendly mode, sonic shock, take control turret, initiate overload. Tier 3, assist. Tier 4, turret friendly mode. Can I, if I do this upgrade, is it sort of refundable? Okay, we get to see what actually comes up next. So hold on. So it's currently tier 5 iconic. I can boost it to tier 5 plus iconic. And that, oh, interesting. It's the combat quick hack upload stats that are increased. So combat quick hacks uploaded through devices gain, at present, 15% damage and 20% effect duration. That would boost to 30% damage and 20% effect duration. Okay. Other than that, there's not a lot of difference. Combat quick hacks uploaded through devices. So this is if I throw out offensive quick hacks to enemies whilst hacking a camera or a turret, for example. Plus 30% damage. That would be good for infiltration, actually. Screw it. Let's do it. Plus 30% damage to quick hacks uploaded through cameras. Nice. And the little upgrade chevron has disappeared. Cool, let's see. So... upgrade to tier 5 plus. So this is tier 5. I'm not going to go ahead and upgrade like everything at the moment. I'll leave that for later, I think. Let's see, intelligence attuned, current total +1. Right, so what's the difference between tier 5 and tier 5 plus? Right, it highlights cameras and turrets within an extra 2 meters. And that's about it. That's the only difference. And it makes it more valuable if I sell it. Seems a bit naff, I'll be honest. Hold on, how many? Oh, whoa! Look at the number of fibers coming off of that. Oh, wow. Okay. I need to spend some time looking over these implants. My God, they've really expanded this, haven't they? Hugely. For now, is there anything hugely missing? What about circulatory system? Like I said, I'm sure I own something that did a good thing if I lost a lot of health. I can't remember what it is. Was it biomonitor? It was biomonitor. Why is that slipped out? That's interesting. So I've got a biomonitor here, tier 5, automatically heals you with your equipped health item when your health drops below 35%. And also increases health item effectiveness by 14%. I had that equipped before. Sure I did. Adds 14 to our capacity. I wonder if the game's automatically popped a few of these cyberware items out because of the change with the cyberware capacity. Okay, plus 1.3% health regen bonus and regen chance. Right, let's get that installed and then take a look. What does the upgrade entail? 1% extra health item effectiveness. And again, that's it. I suppose I've got to remember pretty much all of my stuff is top shelf stuff because this is better actually. Instantly restores 100 health instead of 85 and then regenerates 20 health per second instead of 17. That's pretty good. What's that, 30 components? Yeah, I'm going to go for that. That's pretty damn good. Right, the rest of it, I think I'm going to leave for now. I will review all of my cyberware properly and spend some serious time with this. Oh, and it adds actual chair animations. As stupid as it sounds, I really, really wanted those chair animations right from the get-go, and it finally added. Thanks, Vic. Oh, so much to take in with this update. Okay, I think I'm going to get V back to her apartment, and then we're going to take a look at perks and attributes. Oh, man. It's good to be home. Okay, let's get myself just over here. Take in the sights of the city. Very nice. Let's take a look at perks and attributes, because this has also changed just enormously. Due to significant changes in gameplay mechanics, your perks have been reset and your perk points have been refunded, allowing you to rebuild your character however you like. Okay. So, I've taken a look at the perks available in each of these attribute trees, and my god, have they changed. I originally went back into 1.6 and noted down, took screenshots of all of the different trees and the way that all the points were allocated, so I can try and sort of roughly mimic the layout, but it's changed that much. I just threw all that out and started again. So I do have a bit of a basic plan of how I want to allocate these points. However, I had kind of assumed that my attributes would also have been reset, and that the game would have put me back to level 50, because I got up to level 62 in my modded playthrough. So I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to work to the plan that I made, assuming I was level 50, and when the mods catch up and I can get a control console back, I'm going to knock V back down to level 50 in the hopes that I can then still work up attribute points as I go. Patch 2.0 raises the level from 50 up to 60 maximum, so I still want to have some progression as I'm playing through Phantom Liberty. So for now, I'm just going to be very conservative with the points. I'm going to stick to my original plan. So, body. Everything is so different. It's ridiculous. Gone are the multiple tabs across the top for the different types of body perk areas that you can actually put in. Oh, I hadn't noticed these levels. They're very cool. Rookie, Pro, Phenom, Legend. Is that the same on each one? It is. Très cool. So I'm not going to touch attributes because they're already spec'd 2 levels over what I had actually planned for. But in body, I've taken a look at some of the attributes ahead of time, some of the perks ahead of time even. We need to go for Painkiller. That's an absolute no-brainer. Unlock slow health regen in combat. Yes, thank you very much. We've also got Comeback Kid, plus 1% health regen rate for each % of missing health. Might be one to look at in the future, but one that I definitely want, Dwarf Head, when using Blood Pump, which we've got installed, or a health item, plus 100% mitigation chance for 2 seconds. So if I'm having to fall back on a Blood Pump because I'm sort of dangerously low on health, this also increases the chance that we're going to dodge damage incoming. I also want to take a look at that might be one for the future, but Army of One. This sounds pretty cool. Plus 10% health regen rate for each nearby enemy. So if I'm using health items in the middle of a firefight or in the middle of being crowded, it's going to make them more effective. And also, of course, I need to try out some of this new vehicular combat that's in the 2.0 patch. So this increases the damage we do to other vehicles whilst decreasing the damage to our vehicle, and also means that we as the driver don't take damage. Yes, please. Thank you kindly. Reflexes is going to be a big tree for us because this governs bladed combat massively. So, first of all, slippery. The faster you move, the more difficult it is for enemies to shoot you. That's going to be really useful when we're closing the distance with blade in hand. And also, I want to take a look at these two. Power Slide increases slide distance. Very useful for getting behind cover. And Parkour increases vaulting and climbing speed, which is going to come in really handy if I'm going to be moving around the battlefield quickly. So, we can now also take Dash. Minus 20% stamina cost for dodging and dashing. We've also, there's something built in now called the Dash, which replaces dodge. So something that I didn't utilize enough before, I think, was dodge, but dashing replacing that is going to come in really, really useful, again, for closing the distance or for getting behind cover when needed. So I'm going to take 2 levels in that. So that has now unlocked dash for us. Press B to perform a dash. So I also want to take 100% dash range when we're moving toward enemies, which also opens up one of the 2 branches that we need to unlock Flash and Thunderclap, which looks quite tasty. Can't touch this, 100% mitigation chance when performing a dash. Yes. And then following this route off brings us over to lead and steel, the ability to block incoming fire with a blade. Oh, that's going to be so useful. 2 levels of that, thank you kindly. Working back this way, seeing double, increased damage and stun chance with counterattacks. Counterattacks are something that I used sort of few and far between in our main playthrough, but it allows us access to Flash and Thunderclap. When performing strong attacks, you now automatically leap to enemies within range. Again, anything that I can do to help close the distance with enemies when I've got a blade in hand is going to be really mega useful. Okay, coming back over this way, I'm going to dodge this one just for now. Bullet deflect. When your stamina is above 33%, blocking projectiles will deflect them to wherever the reticule's aimed. That's pretty damn cool for bouncing bullets back, but again, that might be one to spend a point or 2 on further down the line. But finishers, Blade Runner, nice. 15% stamina cost reduction and plus 20% attack speed with blades. And level 3 unlocks a special blade finisher, pressing X when enemy's health is low, which also restores 1/4 of my health, which is going to be super useful and super stylish, probably more importantly. Flash of Steel, plus 25% movement speed and attack speed for 6 seconds after performing a finisher, like the bladed one we just unlocked. And Opportunist, enemies affected by stagger, stun, blinding, and bleeding are more susceptible to finishes. Makes perfect sense that someone with their guard down is going to be more susceptible to us finishing them off in style. Technical ability. There's a couple that I want to concentrate on here. First of all, Glutton for War, 5% instant recharge of health items and grenades after neutralizing an enemy. Now, this is a new mechanic that they've built into 2.0, which is a little bit of an odd one. From what I understand, health items and thrown weapons now don't have an actual item quantity. They're unlimited, but they recharge over time. Now, we know that ages ago, patch 1.5, I think it was, CDPR changed it so that thrown knives recharge after time, which I wasn't particularly enamored with, and I actually installed a mod to get rid of that. But now that applies to grenades as well. Okay, fine, I'll deal with it. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. So all of those lovely grenades that I collected along the way are basically gone. As long as you've got one grenade, you've got infinite grenades. But okay, anyway, this increases the recharge for those. These two look like they're going to be really handy for keeping us alive. Plus 15% recharge speed for health items when you've only used one charge, and plus 30% for the final charge of your health item. I am very interested in taking those, but I want to kind of get used to the way that the new recharging health items system works. But up here, Health Freak, plus 8% recharge speed for health items and grenades, and plus 1 health item charge. Also gives us 150% recharge speed for health items outside of combat. That's kind of handy for when we're taking a breather. And then Pyromania, I like the sound of this. 8% recharge speed for health items and grenades, 10% explosion radius for grenades, and 5% movement speed and 10% explosion damage for 12 seconds after hitting an enemy with an explosion in combat. So we get a bonus on consecutive grenades. Sorry, just look in the animation at the top and people flying into pieces. Most satisfying. Hope we'll be doing that soon. If you take damage from an explosion, the effect also adds 2 stacks instead of 1. So if I clumsily wander into my own explosion radius, I actually get a bonus for it. I'll try not to take that as a cue to actually stand on my own live grenades. I also want to take this one, Friendlier Fire, plus 50% resistance to damage and effects from explosions that I cause. Yeah, it plays nicely. Over here, we have all things cyber. So I want to take a couple of levels in this, plus 10% to all cyberware stat modifiers. So this should boost the cyberware that we've just taken a look at and the beneficial effects. Plus also minus 20% cyberware capacity cost for cyberware in the That system and skeleton. Awesome stuff. Couple down here that I want to take a look at as well. +4 cyberware capacity for each attribute at 9 or higher. Handy. And all cyberware gain an additional stat modifier. So we're going to have to go and revisit a Ripperdoc at some point just to see sort of how they play together. License to Chrome, +10% to all cyberware stat modifiers, +40 armor. That's going to be mega handy. And also unlocks a new cyberware slot for the skeleton. I'll hold off that one just for the time being because I want to get a better grip of what's available to us in terms of new cyberware. So I'm sure I'm going to be revisiting that one before long. And then before we leave this one, more vehicular combat, +33% vehicle health in addition to the one that we already took, plus vehicle-mounted weapons, which are a new toy, received +25% damage and a better lock-on time. Thank you. Cool. Now, there's only a couple that I've looked at here. Yeah, this is a vehicular combat or vehicular sort of driving boost, but only if you're using Sandevastan or Korenzikov, which we don't actually use. Down here, however, feline footwork. This sounds like something that could come in very handy. When crouched, gain 15% movement speed and mitigation chance. Yes, please. A couple of these could be useful, I guess. It's +20% mitigation chance when crouched and not moving. Because we're hand-to-hand, I can't imagine a scenario where I'm going to be crouched and not moving and under fire. But this one seems pretty interesting. When crouched, the higher your mitigation chance, the longer it takes for enemies to detect you. Could come in very handy, seeing as my stealth skills are usually somewhat lacking, I guess. Over here, Killer Instinct, +25% damage with knives, axes, and silenced guns outside of combat. This is going to pair really nicely with the next two. Also provides a preview of estimated damage. Ooh, interesting. I didn't see that before. Yeah, so you can see how much damage the enemy's going to take with the white overlay on their health bar. That's super handy. So, +25% with knives, specifically. I'm going to be using throwing knives a lot more than I did towards the end of my last playthrough. Pairs nicely with quick getaway, +10% movement speed after neutralizing an enemy while undetected, duration 30 seconds or until undetected, and can stack twice. And also, gag order, landing an attack on an enemy right after they detect you will delay detection from other nearby enemies, basically giving me a little bit of a get out of jail free card if I'm quick enough. Super awesome. They're going to work really nicely together. Scorpion Sting. 15% bonus to recovery time for throwable weapons. Yes, please. And crit hits, headshots, and hits to weak spots with throwable weapons apply poison for 5 seconds. Now, that unlocks a series of different poison effects that I'm going to take a closer look at once I'm a little bit sort of further in and kind of get to grips with how the poison effect is going to work with throwing weapons. And intelligence. First of all, over on the left here, Eye in the Sky automatically highlights nearby access points and cameras. I'm not really bothered about that, but I kind of need to get through that to unlock the rest of the tree, so needs must. Force Kill Cipher reduces sequence length required to hack access points by 1. Now, when I was looking at the perks and attributes earlier on, it kind of dawned on me that I cannot remember the hacking minigame at all. So, first time I need to hack into something could be interesting. But I'm going to take that. Thank you kindly. Explosion hazard for hacked devices could be something to look at a little bit further down the line, I think. Hack queue. Now, this is an exciting new feature of 2.0. You can queue quick hacks to automatically deploy one after the other. Very cool. So, level 1 gives us 1 more max RAM. In fact, what is my RAM at the moment? I don't actually know what my RAM's at. But level 2 unlocks the quick hack queue, allowing 2 quick hacks on a single enemy. Plus 30% upload speed for the second quick hack in a queue. So the second one deploys quicker than the first. Very tasty. Feedback loop, plus 25% RAM recovery rate for each quick hack currently in a queue. And data recycler, after neutralizing an enemy, recover 80% of the RAM cost from all quick hacks remaining in the queue. So we get a little bit of a RAM refund if we actually drop the enemy quicker. And then up here, queue acceleration, plus 1 max RAM. -1 RAM cost to quick hack devices and vehicles. That's going to come in handy for when we're quick hacking vehicles on the move, which is a new feature that I'm really excited to try out. And +1 to the quick hack queue size. Plus 60% upload speed for quick hacks in the 3rd or later in the queue, because you can boost it even more with queue mastery. But we'll come to that later. Live wire. Now we got monowire, and this actually gives us a decent reason to use it. Unlocks a monowire finisher. Press X when the enemy's health is low. The more quick hacks you have queued on an enemy, the more susceptible they are to monowire finishers. Nice. And lastly, on this particular tree, quick hack route. -1 RAM cost for the first quick hack of each unique category that's 2nd or later in the queue. So, category. Interesting. I wonder if there's more of a definition between categories of quick hacks then going forward. There's more here that I want to actually pay attention to a little bit later down the line, but more to be done. Optimization plus 35% RAM recovery rate. Yes, please. Proximate propagation, reduced RAM cost the closer you are to a target. That's something that's brand new. So if I'm toe-to-toe with a target that I'm quick hacking, i.e. if I snuck up behind them, then it's going to cost a hell of a lot less RAM to deploy quick hacks. Nice. And over here, subordination, plus 100% duration for control quick hacks used on full health enemies. So, of course, my mind instantly goes to cyberpsychosis. Nice. Cyberpsychos lasts twice as long. Embedded exploit, level 1, plus 10% RAM recovery rate. 60% quick hack damage against enemies already affected by control quick hacks. Also, covert quick hacks or the distract enemies quick hack. So if I use distract enemies, I then am able to deploy quick hacks and they're 60% more effective. Super cool. Down here, speculation. Neutralizing an enemy with a combat quick hack recovers RAM equal to 1/4 of the total cost of all the quick hacks affecting the target. Nice. Again, anything that boosts RAM recovery is useful. And minus 100% trace progress after performing a takedown. So I think this is something that's brand new. Certain quick hacks are now more traceable by enemy netrunners, I think. I don't think that was a mechanic that was in there previously, so it'd be interesting to see how that plans out. Then overclock, 10% RAM recovery rate, 10% quick hack damage, and we unlock an overclock mode. So if we have a cyberdeck installed, which we do, I can press the 2 bumpers to activate overclock. In this mode, I can use quick hacks even with insufficient RAM, but it eats into my health. So that's really cool. If I want to deploy a couple of quick hacks to finish somebody off, but I don't quite have enough RAM, I can basically pull emergency RAM at the cost of some health. That's mega cool. I love that. Race Against Mind. When overclock is active, increased quick hack damage as health decreases, maximum of 50%. Health is measured when I begin upload. So I can, let me see, increase quick hack damage as health decreases. I was going to take that one, but I think I'll hold off, actually. I'm not sure I quite get how that works. Overclock has to already be active, so I already have to be using my health in exchange for extra RAM for this to be useful. So, okay. So the more RAM I'm dipping in, the more health I'm dipping into to exchange for RAM as part of overclock is going to increase the damage of the quick hacks that I'm deploying. No, I think I'm going to take that, actually. That looks pretty handy. And sublimation. When overclock is active, all RAM recovery effects also regenerate health. So every time I recover RAM, it boosts my health back up to make up for the amount that I used in exchange for emergency RAM. Super duper cool. And then moving over to the right, again, another vehicle one. Unlocks vehicle quick hacks, allowing you to remotely take control, set off alarms, or even blow them up. Super cool. So that is my array of perks for now. I still have 32 perk points available, but like I say, ideally, I would like to drop V down to level 50 at the moment because I don't know what's going to happen when this experience bar gets up to the maximum. Will V still level up to level 63? And if so, will I still gain an attribute point and a perk point from it? I kind of think the bar might just hit the top and stop because I'm above the new elevated maximum skill level with 2.0. Interesting. One other thing that I'm going to take a quick look at, skill progression. This has changed. So this used to be a little box down in the bottom left whenever you went into one of these different attribute screens, but it's changed now. So yeah, it now basically summarizes. Yeah, it summarizes your play style in these attributes as they unlock. So Headhunter, Netrunner, Shinobi, Solo, Engineer. So it'll be interesting to see which one of these bars increases first. We'll take a closer look at that in the future, I think, as we go along. So V is now ready to take on the new world as it stands in 2.0. Super cool. Now all she needs is a new adventure to go on. On a record, perhaps? Oh, Jesus!
V, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, whoever you are.
Good, it worked. My name is Somi. Just call me Songbird, though. I know who you are, know your situation, your problem, and I can save your life.
Excuse me? This is some sort of prank, right? Someone put you up to this?
Oh, very funny. Is this a prank? Not in the mood, if so.
It's anything but. You must have questions, and I'll answer them in due course, shortly. But first, I need you to get to that swollen appendix in Night City called Dogtown.
Dogtown? No. Everybody knows you don't just go strolling into Dogtown. Those who somehow manage to go strolling in never come back out.
Dogtown? Chunk of Pacifica? Exterritorial? Lord of the Land's one Kurt Hansen, international arms dealer. Corpos give it a wide berth. I skip anything?
Nope. More or less on the button.
Okay. What the hell would you want me to go to Dogtown for? No, I'm not buying it.
Putting it plainly, you know me. I don't know you. But I'm supposed to haul ass to Night City's worst district. Not exactly bursting with excitement about this plan.
I'll explain everything, prove I can help you. Right now, though, I'm begging you, V. Dogtown's main gate. Be there as soon as you can. I'll make contact again then.
This is one elaborate haze. Or a fucking lifeline.
Right, wait, hold on. So this So-Me contacts me out of the blue and wants me to head into Dogtown, an area that's been cordoned off for good reason, that has been abandoned since, well, pretty much since the Fourth Corporate War, and has been taken over by, oh, guess that switches off automatically, been taken over by, well, we know that Kurt Hansen has his own sort of private militia there. He was Militech during the Fourth Corporate War, and he's basically taken over that area of Pacifica and made it into his own little twisted kingdom. But, okay. I mean, it's a lead, I guess, on, well, V seems to think it could potentially be a lifeline. God, okay. Go to the Dogtown border. So where's this actually taking us? So the main entrance of Dogtown, yeah, I was going to say the north face. The northern face of the stadium. Hello. Oh! We've got new tarots. Wait, that is new, isn't it? Scan the mural to find a tarot card. We've got new tarots. Okay. Play it cool, V. Right. I guess I'm heading to Dogtown. So we know from before that Pacifica was originally supposed to be a huge, like, corporate playground. It was supposed to be a holiday destination for the rich and famous from across the continental US. But it was never, right turn here, it was never completed because the Fourth Corporate War broke out. The whole place was under development. And construction just stopped partway through because all of the all of the investors pulled out for obvious reasons. And then part of Pacifica, the part that was still most heavily under development, was cordoned off and used by Militech as a staging point. That's why, well, we can see there's the, whoa, hello. Now this is unusual. I thought NCPD don't usually bother coming down here, because the whole area is controlled by these guys, the Barghest.
No can do, but you both can fuck off.
I'm NCPD in pursuit of a suspect who just fled into Dogtown.
Oh wow.
And I give zero shits.
Back up to the city line, pork chops. This zone's outside your beat.
Come on, Sarah. No point, let's roll.
Fuck! She's getting away.
It's Dogtown. Let her go.
Listen to your partner. Talking a lot of sense.
You know what? Fuck your zone. Fuck your...
Oh
Our
god.
hands are tied. Don't let it get to you. Come on. Throw sifs on me.
Yeah, Barghest own this place. They are the law. The NCPD do not get anywhere near. So I'm guessing there's a bit of a roadblock heading in? Yeah, they took over the old stadium and the development immediately south of it. But yeah, that's why you've got Militech plastered on the front of the enclosure there. They were holed up here and used this as an operating base when... Whoa.
No NCPD.
Okay.
Badges will get a bullet to the brain. Rule 2, no courts.
Jeez, listen to that.
Not welcome. Rule 3,
What you got in the back?
The usual. Implant boxes, Zeta Tech.
Headed for the Longshore stacks?
Yeah, where else? They come empty, leave full.
Shit. Whole city be drowning in fakes, huh?
Look, I'm just a chum driving boxes around.
Fair enough.
Right, I seem to have picked up a highlight on all of the hardware here. So I can shake that off. No, okay, that's remaining highlighted. Fine.
this is Kurt Hansen. You are now in
Kurt Hansen, he's the leader of these guys, this Barghest.
No NCPD. Badges will get a bullet to the brain.
Okay, I want to scan that.
You're just not welcome.
Is that the tarot? It is.
My people keep the peace in the district and ensure its security.
A minor arcana tarot card, the King of Cups. Oh man, it's been a long time since I actually scanned one of these things. Where do I get to them? Tarot, here we go. Right, King of Cups. Is this now a separate line? Here we go. Oh, of course there were these. Wait, hold on. What are the stars? I wonder what the stars are. Are these? Maybe these are the ones added in Phantom Liberty? Anyway, King of Cups. A King of Cups is a creative and emotionally driven person. They are strong individuals who realize the importance of feelings. Intuition helps them navigate their lives. When fate is in their favor, compassion guides their actions. And when there are odds with fate, it would be unwise to trust them. So, we know from the past that these tarot cards align with something that V can find or experience, or somebody that she can meet in the immediate area. And we're supposed to be here to meet this Songbird. So, is this representing Songbird? Who they are? A strong individual. They realize the importance of feelings. Intuition helps them navigate their lives. When fate's in their favor, they're guided by compassion, but when they're at odds with fate, they're not to be trusted. So which way does this Songbird align? Right, let's see if I can find who the hell this is supposed to be. NC Resident. Braden. What was that? Brandon. Oh no, Barghast Warrior. There was a named character there. Barghast Sergeant. Braden Pearson. Oh, it's this this civilian. Hi.
So, can I go? Kind of in a hurry here.
Know what? No. Don't know you. Don't like your place.
But they'll zero me.
This is Kurt Hansen.
Who's that?
You are now in Dogtown.
Petrochem. Please,
Oh,
I need
wow.
help. For a couple of
No
weeks.
NCPD. Badges will get a bullet to the brain.
Running from a hit?
Rule
Got
2,
anyone inside? Somebody
no
who can vouch
courts.
for you?
You're just not welcome.
No! Please! 3 weeks! You'll get your eddies then, I swear!
In 3 weeks. Take your sob shit somewhere else.
Oh, wow.
Hit the bricks, city boy.
Bounced. That's crazy. What? So, the Barghest holds some sort of power. Is desirable to get in there if you're sort of the target of a hit or you're in trouble with the corpos, I guess. Right, I don't really want to get too close to these guys, but I'm kind of wondering, have you seen Songbird? No, I'm not even going to try it. So who the hell is
Rule 2, no corpse. You're just
Bree Whitney? Okay, no. Nope. Whoa. Whoa.
Fucking...
Is it the relic? Sync in progress. Is this a relic malfunction?
What the... it's like... someone shoved my head in a place.
You're gonna be okay.
Is this her?
Breathe deep. Count to 10. Recite a mantra. Whatever brings calm. Helps you stabilize. Your nervous system took a big hit. Broke down. Racing heart, cold sweat. It'll pass.
Shit. Sure hope so. Yeah, but did you... Wait, did she do this?
Fuck you doing? This a trap?
She can't even stand up.
Exact opposite. It's a helping hand.
Right.
I know about the bomb ticking in your head. If
How
I
the
could disarm
hell?
it now, I would in a heartbeat. You'll feel better any second now.
V, something stinks here. Think she's fucking with the relic. How in the...
Wait, she can see Whoa, she can
All
touch
true,
Johnny?
Johnny. But don't you fret. They're both safe.
Nah, fuck
Both
off.
of us on the biochip protocol at once can trigger shocks for V, like you just saw now. Gotta cut you off.
What?
Whoa.
For your safety, for V's safety.
The hell? She just disabled Johnny. I saw her...
Meet him for now. He hears you fine. Just can't talk back.
Jesus. I swear I saw her shimmer just now. Is she actually even here? Jesus Christ. Yeah,
I'm on
you...
your side, V.
Yeah, you've got to be a net runner, surely.
Starting to put 2 and 2 together. You gotta be a net runner. Damn good one at that.
Guilt is charged. Hopped on the Relic's cognitive protocol to dial in. I see and hear what you do. Just now, I'm on board Space Force 1, sitting right across from Rosalind Myers, President of the new United States of America.
Why the hell are you speaking to me?
Fuck. No, you're not joking.
Dead serious, yes. The plane's been hacked. Trajectory set for Night City. They'll bring us down to Dogtown soon. Our comms are down, most likely jammed. The Relic was my only option. Right now, you're our one contact on the ground.
The relic was her only... What, she... The only thing that she could contact was the relic? How... I'm sorry, what?
Understand how serious this is?
So, if you're such a good net runner, can you unhack the jet?
Plane got hacked, right? You're a runner. Can't override?
I could. All I need is 24 hours, the right setup, and a bottomless pot of coffee.
Huh.
None of that's available just now.
Okay. You're actually sat with the president of the NUSA. And what? She's being brought here?
Telling me the NUS President, Rosalind Myers, is there with you?
Sitting right across from me. She knows the situation. Waiting for your yes.
Oh god. The president sanctioned this. Yeah, you're laying a lot on me here.
Heavy shit. Am I really your one contact?
You're my last and only hope. The President's life, her safety, that's your top priority. She'll survive the landing. Dogtown, not so sure. You'll need to get her out of the plane before anyone else does.
Jesus. So, they've hacked the jet. They've blocked all communications in and out of the jet. The only way she can get a signal out is by hacking into the relic. How the hell did she even find it? It's a top secret Arasaka piece of kit. Okay, yeah, well, I mean, obviously Barghast are expecting the thing to land in Dogtown. They're the ones bringing it down, so what am I looking out for?
Anyone else? Specifically? Meaning you expecting company?
Kurt Hansen, Dogtown's commander-in-chief. Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. He couldn't have netjacked the plane on his own, meaning Washington's got a mole problem. That
wow.
we'll solve him later.
Okay, so he's got an absolutely shit hot tech crew in there, working together with somebody on the inside in the NUSA. Yeah, nothing's free. You said something about being able to help me out.
Nothing's for free, Songbird. We should talk biz.
Just got a taste of my abilities, I believe. There's more. I can cure you. Once and for all.
Jesus. Yeah, I'd love to believe you, but you expect me to just trust you after jacking into my head and nearly crippling me?
Why should I trust you? Gave me a seizure a second ago.
A side effect. I'm sorry. If it's any consolation, I will make it up to you. Consider this, an advance. Your relic's crowded with clusters of corrupted data. I'm done with that. Making room for stuff that'll actually be handy.
Ooh.
Such as?
Some pre-militech combat stuff. It's just lying around, gathering dust.
Hello. New perk tree unlocked. Ah, this is the relic segment at the bottom of the attributes tree. I've been wondering for ages what that was. You've unlocked the relic perk tree. To access the abilities it has to offer, you will need to acquire relic points, which are unique to only this perk tree. They can be found at Militech data terminals scattered around Dogtown. Data terms will appear on your map when you get near them. By downloading old Militech operational data and combat logs, you will earn a relic point that can be spent in the relic perk tree. So, this is what? Downloading presumably confidential but pretty old military data from Militech for what, the NUSA? And we've acquired 3 relic points. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty decent. How the hell? One thing that I want to know, how the hell does she even access the relic? Does this mean that Arasaka had a line to the relic all this time that she's managed to jack into?
Militech firmware. My, solid soft.
Well, a cushy government gig like mine just comes with all kinds of perks. Now listen, what I gave you is the skeleton soft, but the firmware's fancy. It'll learn, grow with you. It'll improve if you feed it data. Combat analyses, logs of legendary ops. Shit that make the NCPD piss its boots.
Oh.
Gotta get there first.
Main entrance is a no-go. You don't have an entry pass, and I don't have time to produce a fake. You'll slip in the back way, quiet as you can. We really don't need anyone spotting you, scanning you.
Okay. Yeah, you better not make me regret this, Songbird. I'm putting my trust in you, blindly here.
Better not regret this.
Leave it to me. I'll make damn sure you won't. I'll be right beside you, as much as I can.
Jesus.
You are now in Dogtown.
Yeah, don't I know it. Find the entrance to the old parking garage.
Garage. There, past the fence. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Smugglers used to use it. Now it's your turn. Try to sneak in. Maybe distract the guards. I don't know, something.
Okay. What have we got there? Vargas vehicle. Sergeant. Okay. Alright, I can do this. Oh, one thing that I do... one thing I've forgotten is I don't have any cyberware loaded up at the moment, but... Oh, hello. Okay, that's one way of doing it, I guess. Yeah, dumping myself into a trash heap probably isn't the wisest of moves. Whoa. Okay, that's the new dash ability then. Okay. Can I... Well, wasn't what I wanted to do. Ah, crap, he's going to see me if he turns this way, isn't he? Hopefully he turns the other way. Can I... Oh, maybe I can... Oh, these are the new vehicle quick hacks. Nice. Self-destruct, take control, floor it. That'd be nice. Emergency brake, but the target's not hackable. Damn it. Okay. Can I do anything on him? No quick hacks installed. Okay, that's fine. Let's get some quick hacks installed then. Yeah, so it cleared out my cyber deck as well as my perks. Okay, let's go for the stealthy options here. So cyber psychosis is off the table for the time being. Sonic shock. Let's go overheat. Ooh, ping. Well, ping's a standard one. Bait. Lures an enemy to your current position. I will equip that, but using it right now would be kind of stupid. Let's go for... Oh, what other distracting ones do we have? Sonic shock, system collapse would not be great. I don't want to alert them if possible. Ah, request backup. That could work. We run request backup maybe on that guy over there. That could draw all of these guys over. No. All right then, that's not going to do what I wanted. Damn, bloody barbed wire! I see my arch nemesis is still. Oh crap! I really need you to walk away. Like, really need you to walk away, dude. What if I try and dash? I could try and dash. Oh, can't believe that worked.
Maybe. Ah, fuck it.
That's the attitude. I cannot believe that worked.
Fire!
Oh, crap. Okay, not the stealthiest of entrances.
Now in you go. Look for a net access point. Back in that, and I'll be able to help you.
What, they're just going to let me slip by? Oh, amazing. So this is the old parking garage for the stadium? One thing that I don't know is, did the stadium ever actually open?
You should be one level lower. Eyes peeled. Look for a way down.
Okay, got it. First, what do we got here? Some components. And what was that? Grappling gloves. Okay. And a Yukimura pistol. I think that's new.
Now, look for a maintenance room. Bet anything you'll find a power source inside.
V completely discarding the stealthy approach again. So what's this? This is a elevator car, I think. Right, this is... Oh, this is one of those automated parking garages. Very cool. I mean, utterly useless to us at the moment, but okay. Couple of decent grade... Oh, hello. Special Threat Neutralization Unit instructions. This was from January 12th, 2072. Phase 1, remove any valuable items. List of specific items considered valuable available with your commanding officer. Phase 2, disconnect power supply. Phase 3, destroy passageways. Upon completion of Phase 3, submit a report to Colonel Hansen's headquarters. Okay, we're looking for power supply. Oh, hello. Ammo caches here that I nearly missed. Heavy ammo. Wait, what? Oh, stadium parking map. Okay, site marked as cleared. So who's this? It's like a wasp symbol. So that's not Militech, I don't think.
Got an access point, but no power.
See if you can restore it. It's the only way it can be of any use to you.
Okay. So who that wasp group, I wonder? Or Hornets, maybe. Aha.
Something on.
Nice, V. Exactly what we need.
Okay. See what this does for us. What are we jacking into here?
Perfect. Bridging systems now. Ancient, no, proto-ancient protocols. Largely corrupted data. Give me a sec. Need to ping one of our SATs. Let's see which active Dogtown network links to this infrastructure. And putting in a back door. Ready to roll.
Whoa.
Hop on the platform. I'll guide you to the garage from there.
Hang on. Okay, relic hack first, then you slap the muzzle on Johnny, now you bring some pile of scrap metal back to life. Serious trickery. Oh, who taught you?
I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. They're the best peeps in the biz. And they took me on because around age 13, I got the local Ripper to sell me a beat-up deck. Rarely left the net since. I got noticed.
Whoa.
I got a feeling story's incomplete. Likely longer or twisted.
Might be.
Look at this place. Just go into the whole stadium? This is insane. There's an access point over there.
Apologize up front for the query, but I gotta ask. Konpeki Plaza heist. Why?
Huh. Been asking myself that ever since. Yeah, I suppose it was pure ambition, but was I really doing it for myself, or were we doing it for Jackie? It was Jackie's dream to hit the major leagues.
Had a friend. We worked together. Gig was important to him. And he...
Whoa.
He was important to you. He didn't make it.
He did not.
Look at that, she's just remotely hacked into that Colby. Okay, we're a floor lower. I guess we're heading up there. Ooh, goodies. Guys, this is... this is already a hell of a lot creepier than I expected. Look at the size of this place. This is ridiculous. If this is just a taste of what we're expecting in Phantom Liberty, then I'm already well impressed. We're going to press deeper into this subterranean labyrinth underneath the stadium here, and I suppose I hadn't even stopped to think about what we're being asked to do here. Help out Rosalind Myers, the president of the NUSA? What the hell am I actually doing here, guys? I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.